What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this nice, beautiful Tuesday. I'm doing really good myself. I come across this story right here about some mass shootings that took place in Alabama and Georgia, over a 2 day span. Okay. Turns out to be it was a brother that did that. What it boils down to, from my own opinion, that this man right here couldn't handle and didn't know how to deal with all the injustice that's being taken place against black people here in this country. Not that I'm giving him an out for what he did, but some people can't deal with stress, situations, stressful situations, that is, like others can, and they don't know basically where to turn to for help. As in this case right here, it says man accused of shooting 5 people in Alabama. Georgia allegedly said he was targeting white men. Okay. Now, when I read this title before I done the story, immediately I thought that America is at fault for this, because when you got 400 years plus, of oppression and injustice against, us as a people, it's bound to produce people like this man right here. That's just what it is. It's just too bad that some innocent people may have got caught up, in the mix. But it's bound to happen when you think about it. Now, to get into the story, it says the 3 separate weekend attacks occurred in Columbus, Georgia, and Phoenix City, Alabama. All right. And this is the young man right here. Okay. Goes on to say a weekend shooting spree that injured 5 people in Alabama and Georgia was racially motivated, police allege. At a preliminary hearing Monday in Columbus Recorder's Court in Georgia, a detective testified that 39-year-old Justin Tyran Roberts, who is black, allegedly admitted to police that he was targeting white men during a series of attacks over 2 days. Basically, he explained throughout his life, specifically white males had taken from him, and also what he described as military-looking white males had taken from him. Detective Brandon Lockhart testified, the Columbus Ledger Inquirer's reports. See? Now, for him to say that, he had to be under some kind of enormous amount of stress to where he just basically snapped and took all of this frustration out on the people that was, he figured, in his own mind, causing all of his torment and all of his pain. Okay? Like I said, it's too bad that some innocent people that may have not felt like the people that are actually committing these acts against black folks do paid the price. Okay? I'm against mass shooters, period, regardless of what color they are. But in this particular case right here, I do see the reason why he did it. Not to say that it was right, but there's a reason, because you can hear about mass shootings in stores, you know what I mean, wherever. As a matter of fact, speaking of mass shootings, an uptake, in mass shootings has been ever since Biden got into office. And sometimes I wonder about that, because I know this dude wants to take guns out of Americans' hands. All right. So I'm wondering why all of a sudden you get this, oh, wow, this ramping up of mass shootings everywhere. But at least I can see, this reasoning right here that this man right here is giving. But to continue, the 3 separate attacks in Columbus, Georgia, and Phoenix City, Alabama began on Friday around 8:15 p.m. when a white male was shot as he was climbing out of his car outside the courtyard of Marriott Hotel in Phoenix City. The Ledger Inquiry reports he sustained 9 life-threatening injuries. Roberts allegedly then shot 3 more people, 2 white men and a black woman, 2 hours later. Okay. The following day, at about 2 p.m., Police believe Roberts allegedly fired on a man as he was getting into his vehicle under the Oglethorpe Bridge in Columbus. According to the Ledger Inquiry, he was struck in the back and has since been released from the hospital, the Ledger Inquirer's report. All right. What a shame. What a shame. This man needed help. You know, he needed help as far as I'm concerned. You know, as a matter of fact, like I said, hey, I fought law enforcement. I fought the politicians. You understand? For all the injustice that they're letting run loose. Because also, you know, like, whenever they let cops get away with killing or shooting, just unjustly just shooting somebody black, some white person somewhere gets it in his head, he wants to go out and do it. He wants to do the same thing and think he's going to get away with it as well. Now, we've seen this time and time again, okay? It has happened. Just like the guy back here about 3 or 4 years ago who went and demanded that some kids that was in a car at I guess it was a store of some sort, was playing the music too loud. He demanded and told them to cut the music down. They didn't do it. What did he do? Shot up in there in the damn van and killed a young man, okay? Then left and went and ordered a fucking pizza, okay? See, it's stuff like that that leads up to things like this, basically, okay? But I digress. During the hearing of the Columbus shooting, Lockhart testified that Roberts also told police that men were shooting at him with a slingshot in the woods, which caused him to get a skin infection, the Ledger Inquiry report. But police said Roberts had no wounds. The judge agreed during the hearing to Roberts' public defender's request for a mental health evaluation, according to the Ledger Inquiry. Roberts is charged with aggravated assault, using a gun to commit a crime, and being a convicted felon with a firearm in the bridge shooting. He is also charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault, using a gun to commit a crime, and being a felon in possession of a firearm in the attacks on the 2 men and 1 woman in Columbus. The Ledger Inquirer reports it is unclear if he has been charged in the Phoenix City shooting. It was not immediately clear if he has entered a plea. His public defender in Georgia could not be reached for comment. All right. Wow. This is just too bad, man, that it got, you know, this bad for this brother right here. As he, you know, they brung it up, you know, the man needs help. He needs help. Let's get him some help. Let's talk with him. Let's get down to the real nitty-gritty of this situation. Now, at the same time, too, I like to hear from this man's mouth that he actually did these things. You know what I'm saying? He said it instead of the police saying that he did it out of racism. Okay? I would like to hear from his mouth, because as we know, a lot of these damn crooked ass law enforcement officers, they like lying on people. They like to lie on people. That's another damn thing. You know, it has been proven time and time again. How many times have they found a cop that was dirty and had forged a lot of lies on people that they arrested, and then they had to go back, you understand, and basically drop charges on that person and clear their record because the damn cop, you know, fucking liars, man, you know. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular situation right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, your views and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.